Yes, good afternoon, students. Just give me a
Good afternoon,
response.
sir.
Yes, I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in my house, power is not there. Okay, another 20-25 minutes I can continue in laptop. Once session is ended or the laptop shut down, then I will use the mobile phone. Okay. Yeah, now the screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Yeah, visible. Okay. So last class we solved some problems on a flat belt drive, right? Is there any doubt regarding flat belt drive? Again, we send three more questions on design of flat belt drive. In that, any questions we have arise? Any doubts in those questions? Okay, 28. Okay. Yeah. These are the flat belt drive. You can see the open belt drive system and cross belt drive system. The driven pulley is rotating as the same of the driver pulley. The driver pulley, see that it is connected to the motor, right? The driven pulley is connected to some other machineries components, right? The driven pulley is rotating as the same direction of driving pulley. Then its type of belt drive is used here, open belt drive, right? If driven pulley is rotating opposite to the direction of rotation of driver pulley, then we will go for use cross belt drive. Again, today we will go for discuss about wheel belt drive, the design of V belt drive. Yeah, so now what are the V belt drives? So V belt drives are, again, is a power transmission devices. It transmit the power from one shaft to another shaft, okay, with the help of the pulley. The pulley is not a flat here, the V pulley is a grooved one. And the type of belt what we use here, the trapezoidal cross section of the belt, trapezoidal cross section of the belt. Then that type of belt drive is called as a V belt drive. Now the V belt drive, it consists of what? One is, the V belt drive is consist of the inner portion we call as a core. Card. A card is made up of the polyester material. This is a composite material, polyester. Many poly means many, ester means nothing but is a type of material. So many material it contains here. That's made up of card. Over the card, you can see that it is surrounded by a rubber. It is surrounded by a, the card is surrounded by a rubber. Again, the rubber is surrounded by the cover, out is called as a cotton, a fabric, cotton fabric. Now what shape it is? It is a trapezoidal shape. That belt is called as a V belt. Again, if you use a groove or the belt, what is this two surfaces, it makes an angle. That angle is called as a same thing that will in the groove also, that is called as, that angle is a 2 alpha. The 2 alpha is called as a groove angle. Alpha is nothing but half groove angle. Okay, the power has come. Okay, yeah, this is what we call as a V belt drive. Oh. Now, so what are the difference between the flat belt and V belt? In flat belt drive, so whatever the pulley what we use here is a flat one, but here the pulley what we used here, it is a grooved pulley. It is a grooved a pulley. How much angle it is grooved here? That is, that measured the angle is 2 alpha. 2 alpha stands for what? A groove angle. 2 alpha is called as what? Groove angle. Right? Alpha is half groove angle. Right? Now again, what type of belt we used here in the V belt drive? It is the type of belt what we use, a trapezoidal cross section. Trapezoidal cross section. Now how the power is transmitted? From driver pulley to driven pulley. Again, from driver pulley, it's a grooved pulley, and the belt which is wrapped over the grooved pulley. At what, where it contacts here? The contact takes place at the side. In flat belt drive, the contact takes place on the surface, right? On the surface of the pulley, flat pulley, right? Now you can see that Yeah, in the V belt, it is a where is the contact between the belt and the pulley? It is on the sides, not on the bottom portion. It is only on the sides of the pulley, or sides of the belt to the pulley, right? Then the friction between is more, then more power transmitted. Then angle of contact is more. Again, angle of contact between the belt and pulley is more, then more power is transmitted, right?
Yes.
Sorry, is any question? Am I audible? Yeah, similarly go
Yes,
for
sir. Audible, sir.
audible. Okay, ma'am. Similarly go for rope belt, right? There's a circular cross section. Again, there also we use a groove pulley only. Groove pulley only we use. That's what is a groove pulley angle. It is 2 alpha. Angle of groove is 2 alpha. Right here again, what is the contact surface here? The circumference of the rope to the groove pulley on the sides. Right now, for flat belt, right, the ratio of tension between the belt and pulley T1 by T2, it is e to the power of mu theta. For groove, for a V belt, right, the ratio of tension between the belt and the V belt and the pulley, it is T1 by T2, that is e to the power of mu theta by sin alpha. The divided by sin alpha will come to the picture. The remaining procedure is remains same. Then when go for design of flat V belt to the flat belt, the procedure is same, but only wherever e to the power of mu theta, there's a capacity comes in the flat belt, right? Instead of e to the power of mu theta, you should take e to the power of mu theta by sin alpha. Sin alpha should come to the picture. Okay, the design procedure is remains same. Flat belt drive, what is the design procedure we follow? Same as the design procedure followed in V belt drive. And some slightly the some formulas will modify here. Okay. Yeah, there's a difference between the V belt drive and flat belt drive. Flat belt drive generally used for in floor mills, and when the distance between the two shaft is around 10 meters, 20 meters. But V belts are used for again transmit the two power between two shaft when the distance between is less. Example for wave belt drive, we use some of the machine tools such as drilling machine, right? Or in for radiator fan belt in tractors or in cars, you can see that power transmitted from the engine to the battery with the help of the mechanism. Okay, there is also we use a V belt drive, right? So those are some examples, right? See the difference here in flat belt, right? The flat belt, which is wrap over the pulley, how it contacts here. The belt is wrap over the pulley. Is the bottom of the belt is directly contact over the flat belt. But in V belt, you can see here, the V belt, the trapezoidal cross section of the belt is contact over the grooved pulley on the side, not on the bottom, right? But in flat belt type, usually we'll go for use only one the constant speed or one belt we use, right? But in V belt, as a power transmission is I want to increase the power transmission more, then you go for a groove pulley is a number of grooves are there, a number of V belts we use. Here one more letter which comes in design of V belt. I stands for what? Number of V belts. Why number of belts we require means if you transmit more power, then you go for use number of V belts. Again in flat belt drive, if your belt is cut, there is any damage occurred here, there is no power transmission between the driver and the driven pulley. But in V belt, if one belt is failed, the remaining belt will take that load and will transmit the power. Right? Those are the difference between V belt and cross belt drive. Yeah, then what are the formulas you should remember? These are some of the formulas slightly changes compared to the design of flat belt drive. So what is the formula? First formula you can see the power transmitted per belt. In earlier in flat belt, power transmitted per millimeter square of the belt, right? Or cross sectional area of the belt. Here it is power transmitted per belt is equal to same formula we used. T1 minus Tc into K into V divided by 1000. That's kilowatt per belt it is, not per mm square. Be careful. That's the one slightly change. One formula, right? Second one, you can see the total power is equal to, in flat belt drive, total power is equal to what? Power transmitted per millimeter square area of the belt into cross section area of the belt. But in V belt drive, it is total power is equal to power transmitted per belt into a number of belts. Number of belts that we represent as I. Okay. So remaining formulas are same. What is the remaining formula? Density of the belt, it is mass per unit volume. Weight density is equal to weight per unit volume. As you know, the weight per unit volume, again weight is equal to what? Mass into acceleration due to gravity, right? And mass per unit volume is what we call as a density, right? Then weight density is equal to rho into g. They already we use. But we belt drive, what type of cross section it is? A trapezoidal cross section, right? It's a trapezoidal cross section. For trapezoidal cross section, if you want to know the cross sectional property, then you go for use the data handbook, design data handbook, volume number 1, refer table 2.7. If you refer the table 2.7, this is the cross section we'll get here. This is actually the top portion of the V belt. It is the bottom portion. And what will be the thickness of the belt is, this is the thickness of the belt or height of the belt, right? So why do you want to see this cross section? Some problems they will give the cross section area of the belt. They will not give the half groove angle alpha. Then I want to use the cross sectional dimension, and then you go for determine alpha by taking trigonometric relation. That is what is tan alpha is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Is a right angle triangle. It is tan alpha is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Am I right? Yeah, this is a formula we use to determine alpha. Or directly if in problem alpha is given, use that alpha value. Or else if your alpha is not given, then you go for determine by using this cross sectional area of the V belt, right? Then as remaining the procedure is same. What are the changes are there? Only changes here, wherever capacity e power of mu theta is there, there you go for take instead of e power of mu theta, you take e power of mu theta by sine alpha. That is only the changes, and some other formulas. So what we discuss the changes in the formula that you have to do there are those things you should remember. Okay, shall I go for solve the problem? Yes, copy this question. Copy this question. Yes, a V belt is to be arranged between two shafts whose centers are 3000 mm. The driving pulley is of 850 mm effective diameter and is to be supplied with 75 kilowatt at 960 rpm. The follower pulley is to run at 480 rpm. Determine the number of belts required for the number of determine the number of belts required for the following particulars. Then these are the some of the data is given: area of the cross section of the belt, weight of the belt, safe working stress, coefficient of friction, groove angle pulley. Is a groove angle means 2 alpha. Alpha means half groove angle. Full groove angle or groove angle is number 2 alpha. And also find initial tension required in each belt. Please copy this question. Once you copy it, please inform to me. Then we'll go for solve this problem. So, as all of you copied this question. Now write the given data. What's the given data? A V belt is to arrange between two shafts. Now the type of belt drive it is V belt. So earlier what type of belt we use here? Flat belt. In that it may be open or crossed one. Again V belt drive always is a open type, not a crossed type. No crossed V belt drives are there. Is a V belt drive. Yes, it's a V belt drive. The type of belt drive it is V belt. Yeah, is arranged between two shafts whose centers are 3000 mm. First, you write the appropriate sketch for V belt drive. Now, directly I will go for copy this. This is a V belt drive, open type only, right? Now, copy the sketch. Yeah, the V belt is to be arranged between two shafts whose centers are 3000 mm. 3000 mm. What's the data? It is C, center distance between the two shafts. It is 3000 mm. The driving pulley is of 850 mm effective diameter. I don't know which one is driver. Is a larger pulley or smaller pulley? But you write the data. Don't write the mention the notation. Just to take the data. These are data related to driving pulley. It is the driving pulley is 850 mm effective diameter and is to supplied with 75 kilowatt at 960 rpm. 960 rpm. Now these three data are related to what? Related to a driver. Related to a driver. But I don't know which one is driver, smaller pulley or larger pulley. That I don't know. Just these data, three data related to driver. Next, the follower is to run at 480 rpm. The follower is run at 480 rpm. 480 rpm. Now this is the data related to what? Driven system. This is the data related to what? Driven system. Now tell me which is driver and which is driven. Yes, if you have any one got the answer or know the answer, please unmute yourself and tell me the answer. Yes? Yes, am I audible? The screen is visible. Sorry.
One is driver, two is
Yeah, smaller or larger? Yeah, this is a. Okay, 1 minute. This is a smaller pulley. Smaller pulley, and this one is a larger pulley. Larger pulley. Yeah. Now tell me which one is driver, which one is driven?
Sir, smaller will be driver and larger will be driven.
Yeah. How did you say smaller is driver, larger is driven?
rotation
It
speed.
drives the.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I need the answer.
Speed, sir. Considering speed.
Yeah, considering speed, the speed and diameters are inversely proportional. If speed is more, diameter is less. Right now, speed here driver is this is a 850 mm diameter, 75 kilowatt power, and 960 rpm. This is the data related to driver. The driver rotates 960 rpm. The driven rotate what? 480 rpm. Now speeds are here driver speed is more. Once the driver speed is compared to driven means what will be the diameter of the driver is less compared to driven, right? Yes, the smaller pulley will be the driver. The smaller pulley will be the driver. Based on the given data, you have to judge. You have to see that. Think once or twice, then give me the answer. Or in an exam also. So nobody will come and help you. Suppose if you made a right answer, if you put the right one, but while seeing your friends, the script or answer script will make it. Will go for judge or will believe your friends means again your answer will get wrong, right? Now this will be the, yeah, smaller will be the driver, larger will be the driven. Am I right? Yes, you are also right. So because the speed and diameters are inversely proportional, now we'll write the data here. The smaller will be the driver means this is a small d is a 850 mm, and this is usually the capital N or capital P. Power is the same as it is. Next, this is N1, right? Now driven is the larger pulley, that is N2. Yes. Next, after that, yeah, 960 rpm, the follower pulley is run at 480 rpm. Determine the number of belts required for the particular. Number of belts is represented as I. I is equal to how much? Okay. Next, they determine the number of belts required for the following particulars. The area of the belt section, the area of the belt section that we represent as capital A, right? That is equal to how much? 400 mm to the power of 2. Just 1 minute. Sorry for the interruption. Yes, the cross-sectional area of the belt is 400 mm square. The weight of belt. What is the weight of belt here? See the unit. Be careful. See the unit. Newton per centimeter cube is there. Now we know the weight per unit volume. The specific weight, that is capital W. But only unit is changes here. You will go for convert it. It is 0.01 Newton per centimeter to the power of 2. Next, so it's to the power of 3. Sorry, to the power of 3. Next, safe working tensile stress. Know what it is? Safe working tensile stress. Stress is represented as sigma, right? What is safe working stress? Is anyone tell me what is this? Sigma 1, sigma 2, or sigma naught, sigma C? Safe working stress, all over stress. All
Sigma
over,
1, sir.
yeah, sigma 1. That is equal to, because if your data is wrong, then whatever your calculation, whatever the procedure you made, those things will not come to count. Some evaluators will count and give the marks, but some evaluators will not give the marks if the data is wrong. Next, coefficient of friction, it is mu. If that value is not given, then you go for F for the table. I think 21.48. So mu is equal to how much? Sorry, mu is equal to 0.27. There's groove angle. Groove angle is nothing but what? 2 into alpha. 2 into alpha. Not alpha. Alpha is half groove angle. Full groove angle it is 2 alpha. That is 40 degree. 40 degree. Next, Also find the initial tension required in each belt, that is T naught. Right? Now once you write the given data, then go for unit conversion. What are the unit conversion? Dimension should be in mm, power should be in watt, force should be in newton, right? Speed in rpm. Now dimension C is 3000 mm is given, D also mm. Now power is given 75 kilowatt, convert into some watt, 75 into 10 raised to power of 3 watt. N1 960 rpm, N2 480 rpm, then cross sectional area 400 mm square. Now weight per unit volume is given, that is Newton per centimeter cube. Now 1 centimeter is equal to how many millimeter? 1 centimeter is equal to
10 raised to minus 3.
1 minute. Okay, note 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter, right? Now here 0.01 Newton as it is per centimeter cube is there. Converted centimeter cube, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter to the power of 3. Am I right? Now we will get that unit is what? Newton per mm to the power of 3. Now tell me the value, how much you got? Yes, anybody got the answer? This unit conversion is right. This how much you got? Just give me answer.
1 into 10 power minus 5.
Minus better connect to 10 raised to minus 3 keep, or 10 raised to minus 6 or minus 9. Better keep it 10 raised to minus 6, that is 10 into 10 raised to power of minus 6. Am I right? Is it right? It is similar to the leather belt only,
Sir,
right?
it's cube now, sir.
Yeah, cube. 10 raised to power of cube means the 10 raised to power of 3 is nothing but what? 10 into 10 into 10. You get 1000. That you get numerator it is. It goes to it is in denominator.
Yes,
It goes
sir.
to numerator, become 10 raised to minus value got, right? Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then after that, mu value is given. Then 2 alpha is 40 degree. Now what will be the alpha value? Alpha is 20 degree. Alpha is equal to 20 degree. But whether I want to substitute degree or radian, apart from trigonometry value, angle should be in radian. In trigonometry values are the mean, sine, cos, tan, other three remaining thing. Then angle should be in degree. Now convert into degree into radian. What is radian? 20 degree into is pi by 180. Am I right? Pi by 180 degree. As how much radian you got? Radian, whether you go for convert into radian or keep it in degree. Okay, keep it in degree, no problem. Don't go for convert. So in this still 10 minutes are there. After that, once the session is ended, after the 10 minutes again you should rejoin. If you keep it as it is degree, if any substitute apart from trigonometry term comes here, then you go for use this in radian. Okay, keep it as it is degree. Yeah, now we'll go for solve this problem. Yes. Yes, any doubt regarding this? The given data. Now follow the same procedure. What is the step number 1? What is the step number 1? Remember the steps. First step is determine unknown diameter, right? Determine unknown unknown dia or speed. Now here, which is unknown here, diameter of the pulley or speed of the pulley is unknown here. As we may answer, see that small d is given, n1 n2 is given, but which is unknown here? Which is unknown? The capital D is unknown, right? D small d is given, n1 n2 is given, then small d is unknown. How do you calculate? Again with the help of, go for the formula, that is, what is the formula? We know that the linear velocity of the belt is equal to, linear velocity of the belt is, linear velocity of the belt is equal to what? We know that the circumferential speed of larger pulley, better take larger pulley, is equal to circumferential speed of smaller pulley. Circumferential. Yeah, now we go for substitute. You know the formula. What is circumferential speed is equal to pi dn by 60. Now which is unknown here. Now you go for calculate and tell me the answer. Or you can use the velocity ratio bed. That is also possible. But better use this formula. Now don't go for velocity ratio.
$1,700, sir.
Yes, 1 minute. Yeah, in this what is capital D is equal to how much you got?
1,700.
1700, right now. 1700 millimeter. And keeping that in rectangular box. Here I'll go for underline it. Now step number 1 over. Now what is step number 2? Step number 2, it is determine linear velocity of the belt. Linear velocity of the belt. Linear velocity of the belt, that is capital V. Determine unknown diameter, it is here capital D. Now the same formula you can use here. Linear velocity of the belt, that is V is equal to pi dn 2 pi 60,000. Just substitute. Now tell me what is the value
Sir,
of
V will be 42.72 meter per second.
Yeah, 42.726
726
meter
meter per second.
second, right? Yes, I hope all of you get the same value. If you get the different value, please check the formula, then substitution, then calculation, then check your answer. Yes. Next, what is step number 3? Step number 3. Here weight per unit volume is given, right? Step number 3 is determine
Centrifugal stress.
centrifugal
Stress.
stress. Centrifugal stress is what? Sigma C. Sigma C. How to determine centrifugal stress? Now, as you know that from design data handbook, from design data handbook, sigma C is equal to WV square by G. What is the equation number? What is the equation number?
21.3.
21.3. Yes.
3B.
3B. 21.3B. It's from design data handbook 21.3b sigma c is equal to wv square by g. Now here what is w? W is given is a 10 into 10 raised to power of minus 6 Newton per mm cube. What is the v? Be careful about v is equal to 42.726. It is meter per second. It is convert into millimeter per second. Be careful about the units. 42.726 millimeter per second, right? Am I right? Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, what is G value? 9 point. G is equal to 9.81 meter per second square. Convert into millimeter per second square. That is 9810. 9810 millimeter per second square. Now substitute, then tell me the what is sigma c value. Sigma c value.
Sir, V should be in meter per second only, no, sir, in centrifugal stress.
Okay, what is the W? Newton per mm cube. V in meter per second, if we take means units are mismatching, right? Not unit
Yes, sir.
dimensions. It's a different dimension. You get different value. Am I right? Dimension
Yes,
should
sir.
be in mm or kept taken in meter. All should be in dimension should be meter. If we take, you'll get Newton per meter square. W also you take in Newton per millimeter, so meter cube. Not millimeter, meter cube. If you take, you'll get Newton per meter square. V in meter per second, and G is meter per second square.